I think I'm live. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? I want to say first and foremost, happy Easter everybody. Hope you have a great long weekend. It's Good Friday tomorrow. We got Saturday, we got Sunday, we got a long weekend. Hopefully the weather for you guys is great. It's actually warmed up here quite a bit. Today was kind of a nice day, but very overcast. You're getting a bunch of rain, but you know what? It's going to be warm and there's no more snow, and I ain't complaining. So I'm just going to go with that. So let me just, before I get started, let me just let me just go through and welcome everybody that we have in the chat, because quite a few of you have already popped in to say hello, which is awesome. So let me just do that real quick here. Okay, who do we have? We got Alex Radford. How are you, buddy? Terry Himes is here. Joe Hervey 84, welcome. Bruce, hey buddy, how are you, man? Charles Green is here. Jeff Replinger, how's it going? Todd Flowers, how you doing? Brian Cote, hey man, I guess you're really digging that R9, as I'm sure most of us would. Denny Allen, how's it going? Terry Himes, welcome. Okay, have I got everyone? Scott Connors here. Hey, Scott. Daniel Horsley. Hey, buddy. Paul Lou. Okay, Quentin James is here. You know what I got to do? It's Quentin time. On a count of three, Quentin. 1, 2, 3. Quentin! There you go. How you doing, buddy? Janice is here. Hey, Janice. Dale Palmer is here. Wow. Yeah, happy Easter, guys. Yeah. EVH. Hey, Eric. How's it going, man? I'm hoping, yeah, that's, well, from your last Facebook post, it looks like you got your internet back, which is awesome. Lars Guitar is here. Hey, Ivan Carter is here. Lori's Mishmash, new sub. Hey, thank you so much, Lori. Appreciate that. Hand 36 solo. Wow, everybody's popping in. Blackjack. Hola. That's awesome. We got, have I said hello to everybody? Have I said hello to everybody? And all the good people in the chat. Yes. How are you, Dale Palmer? Okay. All right. And Dry Heat is here. Hey, man. Michael B. Hey, buddy. Okay. I think I got everybody. If I don't, I apologize. Something weird is going on with my thing here. Hang on a second here. Just bouncing around, doing what it wants. Zach Thong is here. And Michael B. Okay. I think I got everybody. So hope everybody's doing well, and hope you're going to have a nice holiday weekend. It's always nice to have that extra day. So a few things I wanted to talk about tonight. And by the way, guys, if you got questions or comments, by all means, I got the monitor right in front of me. If you tag me at Guitar Hack, I can see you and I can address it. So yeah, if you got any questions, just please tag me at Guitar Hack. Zip Fix is here as well. And Lefty Mike. Okay. So my topic today. Well, before I get to the topic, let me just, tell you what's been going on. Gigs, and more gigs. We just scored 5 more gigs this week. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty active summer, which is fantastic. So we've got gigs now that are going to take us literally right up to December. So I think this is going to be a record year for us. I think we're over 30 shows this year already, like counting the ones that we've already done, which is absolutely fantastic, because, nothing makes me happier than getting out there and playing the guitar and, just having a blast, man. Just, you got to do what you love as long as you can physically do it. And, as long as I can do it and I can put a Les Paul on my back and not collapse, I'm doing it, buddy. I'm just going to keep going out there and I'm going to keep playing. So that's awesome. So yeah, we got a ton of gigs coming up. Next week, I've mentioned this a couple of times, and I'm going to put the link. I'll put the link below, and then I'll maybe do a quick video next week, sort of as a reminder. But we're doing this Facebook live stream called Thirsty Thursday. And it's basically, it's an existing show. You can look it up now on Facebook, Thirsty Thursday. And they do a Facebook live stream, and they have live bands that go on and they play. And I found out yesterday, it's like you play and they interview you and you talk and this and that. And you actually, it's like this, it's interactive, right? So it's not like, you you can talk to us, talk to the band, talk to me, talk to the host, whatever, while the thing is going on. So it's really, really cool because it's interactive. You got live music, and you can comment and say whatever you want to say. So good or bad, right? So anyways, and it's kind of cool. It's nice for us to do because apparently quite a few people watch this, and it's local. And apparently, from what I'm told, there's a lot of bar owners that watch it. So it may translate into some more gigs. It has for bands that have done it in the past. So I'm hoping it's going to translate for more gigs for us. But I wasn't thinking far ahead, enough far ahead. But I'll put the link below after the show, and I'll do a reminder maybe next week. Because it's going to be literally a week from today. So a week from today, which reminds me then, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be doing that show. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe I'll do a live stream at some other point. I don't know. Well, I'll have to play that by ear when I get to it. So anyways, and a whole whack of people had just popped in, and I just want to make sure that I catch everyone. So just want to say a quick hello to some of the new people that popped in. Brad Miller is here. Jamal is here. Hey folks, how's everyone doing? Michael Bishop, welcome. Zip Fix does not do Assbook. I don't know what to tell you there, Zip. What else we got? Rick Hefner is here. Hey, Nocturnal is here. Welcome. Scott Connor, Gussie Wells. If I haven't said hello to everybody. Let's see. Well, I got 47 people here already. This is absolutely fantastic. I want to thank you all so much for popping in. Oh, wait a minute. Is Jason Wade in here? Who's the guy on my telly? Who dat? Ben Henry is here. Hey, Ben. Will Varela Guitar Hack, man. I thought I would stop by. I'm at the bar with my son and some friends. Well, thanks for thinking of me and popping in, buddy. Appreciate that. Hope you have a good time at the bar. Just don't drink and drive, man. Pete Hickson is here. Welcome. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So I wanted to mention that. Another thing I wanted to mention is I got these things. Okay. Actually, I want to thank Eric from EVH and Gear TV, who is the one who suggested these to me. I don't know if anyone has seen these things before. Okay. That's what they look like. These are strap locks, guys and gals. Okay. These are called Strap Tight. Okay, you can order these directly from the company. Again, I have no affiliation to Strap Tight. I'm not getting paid for this. But they were suggested to me, and they work really, really well. So basically what it is you don't have to take, like if you're putting in a strap lock, you got to take the screw out of the guitar and then put in the screw that comes with the strap lock. Well, with these, you use the existing pin that's on there, and this will actually, I don't know if you can see that, but it bends and slides right over top, and it locks into place. And once this is flat, it ain't going anywhere. Okay, so the beauty of this is you don't have to change your guitar at all. Like, you don't have to modify it in the sense of taking a screw out, because you know how it is sometimes, right? When you take out the screw, and then it you put the new one in, and then over time it loosens up. Well, you don't have to do any of that. You can leave the original screw in there, and you just slide that in, and it locks into place. Okay, so I ordered, you can buy these in any number. I just ordered 4 of them for 2 guitars, and I've already put this on my Firebird, and it works absolutely great. So if you've never heard of these, they're strap tight, and they're absolutely awesome. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, for anyone that's looking for a great solution, and they're a lot less expensive, mind you, than buying like a strap lock too. I think this 4 of them cost me, I don't want to lie, but I think around $10, right? With shipping, the shipping for me was more expensive being in Canada, but it wasn't that expensive. So it's just a really good solution to that. So I just wanted to mention that. I'm back just in time for strap locks. There you go. How do you like them so far, Guitar Hack? Scott, they're good, man. They work really good. Yeah, like you're not getting that strap off once you put these things on. Yeah, thanks for the tip on that, Eric. They're really, really cool. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm catching anyone else who's popped in. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if anyone's got anything that they really want me to see, please tag me at Guitar Hack. So you probably noticed the name or what I wanted to talk about today. Okay. Um, and the reason I brought up this topic is because I've heard this term used for whatever reason a lot this week, and I don't know how to take it. Okay. And the term I'm talking about is dad rock. Okay. Now, I think probably most of us in this chat, and according to my analytics, we're of a certain age. Okay. So not so we're of that age that, most of us are dad or moms, and we play the music we play and we like the music we like. And so as sort of the younger folks are calling it dad rock, or I guess mom rock, if you will. Hey, Blocky is here and Showman Blues is here. Welcome. And Maddie, oh boy, Maddie 83 at Maddie B83. That's a new name. Welcome. So when you hear that term, dad rock, does that offend you? Does that make you feel old? I'm just putting that out there. Like, how do you take that term, dad rock? Is it offensive? Is it honest? Is it true? And then if you take that a step further, you go, maybe not dad rock, or for lack of a better term, older rock, I guess, if you want to make it all inclusive, right? Because not everybody here is a parent, right? But, would that be a term that would offend you? And then the next thing would be, well, if you're playing that kind of music, then you must be in a dad band or a mom band or an older person band. Like, is that, hey, Cyber Evil is here. Welcome. Is that something that offends you? Quentin James, I don't mind it. Our music is best. Okay, so that's sort of it, isn't it? Right? Because I think, like, when I hear that term, at first, offensive, and I'm starting an investigation. That's funny, Showman. EVH, I can handle the dad rock term, no problem. I'm dad and I like to rock. Yeah. So that's it, right? I'm proud of my. Okay, that's cool, Will Varela. No new music. There you go. Okay, so Todd kind of, yeah, no new music is bad. Yeah. So, hey, Weedy Guitar Studio, welcome. So, you can't really. I mean, at first it kind of threw me, right? Because it does make you feel old. But I mean, look at the numbers, right? You are like, I mean, I'm only speaking for myself. I mean, I'm over 50, so yeah. What kind of music am I going to play, right? I'm not going to play. Somebody was mentioning earlier, Shawn Mendes and all these pop and Ariana Grande, and I'm not going to play that stuff. For one, there's no guitars anymore. You know what I mean? There's no guitars in modern stuff. So, I mean, if I'm going to play new music, I basically need a synthesizer, keyboard, or a laptop, right? For what's considered pop today. So you're not going to play guitar music. Guitar music is going to be older music, okay? Unless you're going to play. Now, here's the kicker, right? You're going to say, well, okay, well, I'm going to play something brand new that involves guitars. So what are you going to play? You're going to play Greta Van Fleet? Well, guess what? Greta Van Fleet is playing a modern dad rock, aren't they? They're playing Zeppelin-ish. Okay, I'm not going to say they're a Zeppelin clone. I don't want to go down that, down that path. But at the end of the day, right? Aren't they basically playing that same style of music? Blasty is here. Hey, welcome, Blasty. And Terry is here. Welcome. Frank Corcoran, how are you? Stafford's Music Studio, how's it going? Wow, you got 56 people in here. This is awesome. Country still has guitars. Yes, Dale Palmer. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Country is one of the modern old. It's always has guitars in it. Yes. Hey, the new guitarist is here. Steve is here. Welcome. We've got some new names in here. Todd Graff, Bobby Lopez. Hey, everybody. So, popular country is horrific. BB Made. Yeah. Yeah. I do some modern or newer country stuff. And yeah. I'm not a fan of the new stuff at all. I don't mind the classic stuff. Like I actually do like Johnny Cash. And but the newer stuff is a shadow of that stuff. But again, I don't want to paint everything with the same brush because honestly, I don't know enough new country. I don't really listen to country, but I know that the particular songs that are like hits, like oh god, what's that? See, I can't even think of the names of the songs, and I play two of them. Wagon Wheel is one, and I can't think of the other one. So Chicken Fried, that's the other one. Like shoot me and throw me in a ditch, man. Like those are horrible songs, right? But if that's what passes for country today, then So again, even with country, my stuff is I like the older country. So it would be like, instead of dad rock, now we're talking dad country. Oh, cool. Showman got his shirt today. Yeah, send me a photo on my email. I got it below, Showman, and I'll check it out. And I'll post it. I'll share it if you don't mind. So there you go. So if that's the music, and if you're in a rock vein and you're playing rock, I mean, it's going to be guitar based music, and that's what you're playing. Five Finger Death Punch, JJK. Hey, JJK, how are you? Yeah, with Five Finger Death Punch. Now they've been around for a while, haven't they? Would they fall in that category? Like, what would be the dividing line between a band that would be considered like or band that would be considered a dad rock band as opposed to a band that isn't? Like, I mean, because think about it, the year 2000 is 19 years ago now, right? So that could even be considered, Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, but how long have they been around? You know what I mean? Like, where's that line? And here's the other issue with the whole dad rock thing is if I go and I play a bar, okay, which I do a lot, and I start playing Avenged Sevenfold or Five Finger Death Punch, I'll clear that bar like that because nobody wants to hear that. You know what they want to hear? They want to hear Cheap Trick, right? They want to hear 80s stuff, right? All guitar based stuff, but that's the kind of stuff they want to hear. They don't want to hear the heavy newer stuff because they're not into that. They want to get up and they want to dance, and you can't get down Avenged Sevenfold. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Blackjack, Guitar Hack. I got both my Guitar Hack t-shirts. I'm going to wear one at our gig next Friday. That's awesome, Blackjack. So Blackjack, same thing I mentioned earlier. Please send me a photo with you in that shirt, and I will share that on my Instagram and my Guitar Hack Facebook page. Yeah. Wow, everybody's popping in. RJ the Mad One, welcome. Freebird. Yeah, they want to hear Freebird, right? They want to hear Freebird. They don't want to hear these bands. So there you go, right? So is it an offensive term? You could take offense to it, I guess, but it's like getting pissed off because you're an older person, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? So I'm fine with dad rock, and I've heard our band called a dad band. Well, it is a dad band. I mean, we're all older guys, and the type of music we play, so it all makes sense, right? It's not really an offensive thing, you know. And what would be the alternative, right? What would be the alternative? You know, would it be, like guys my age getting up there and pretending we're like a current rock band? I mean, it would just be silly, right? It would be silly to me, to dress and act like I'm 20 years old. I mean, that was 30 years ago, So you got to be who you are and just play the music that you enjoy playing and just enjoying yourself, right? And the audience is gonna, they're gonna relate to you because they're in the same age range. They grew up with the same kind of music, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why, the band that I'm in, we get as many gigs as we do because I think we relate to the crowd. We're not, you know all young, handsome 20-year-old gentlemen. We're all old and fat and whatever, right? You know, but what's more important is, can we play the music? Do we play the music people enjoy? And do we get the crowd up and dancing? And I think that is key. So, you know, if it's good, if it sounds good, it is good. You got that right, JJK. Exactly. A band in my town is called My Dad's Friends. That is an awesome name, man. That is an awesome name, Denny. I love that. Hey, Gary Holt is here. Welcome. Sonia's here. How are you? I had to play Achy Breaky Heart for years in a cover band, Water Torture. I did Achy Breaky Heart, Bobby Lopez. I had to do that song too, man. So I feel your pain. Queen Diana DeSir. How are you? Welcome. Lost Smoke is here. Hey, GH, thanks for the advice on the trailer. When people would request Freebird, we required a $100 donation. Yeah, that's one way around it. You make the remember that's a good thing hack. Yes, okay, I think I understand what you mean. Guitar hack, it'll be interesting to see what is playing in the bars when I'm up in age. Oh, so you're a younger person, Steve. Yeah, well, you know what it'll be? It's what you're listening to right now. That's what'll be in the bars. Gary Holt, congrats again. Oh, awesome. Gary Holt, rock on, brother. You just walked into some coin. That's fantastic. Todd, you can dance to Dear God song by Avenged Sevenfold. Okay. We'll put that on the list. BB Made, Mustang Sally. Yes, BB Made, Mustang Sally. Unfortunately, I had a line drawn in the sand where I absolutely refused to play that song for years. And we were getting requests specifically for Mustang Sally. And it wasn't just the one, it was like continuous. And then eventually I kind of broke down and said, okay, damn it, we'll play this freaking song. But I have to exact my pound of flesh, which means I get a big ass guitar solo at the end, and I'm going to play whatever the hell I want. And I play shit that's so outside. I don't play. I mean, I don't even come. It's not even blues like scales that I'm playing. I'm playing this really bizarre shit. I mean, I bring it in at the end, but I'm laughing because people are looking at me like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" But I'm just having a blast with it, man. A couple more names popped in here. Fred Fritsch is here. I've always refused to play Taylor Swift. Yeah. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, right? You can make them remember the old days hack. Oh, sorry. Okay, I got you, Blackie. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, you know, I mean, Quentin James, he's in the house. Quentin James is sitting there playing guitar. Quentin is like an encyclopedia. He knows like every freaking song there is. And he's playing, and it's like, I do that one, I do that one, I do that one, because Quentin and I are roughly the same age. And those are the songs that we remember from the 80s and the 90s. And that's what people want to hear today in most of these bars. The bar I'm in right now is mostly people under 30, but the music on the jukebox is blasting Whitesnake. There you go. Todd says, Dear God is a country song. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Hey, Guitar, tell me about these lessons you're going to be offering. Okay, I was going to get to that. I'll get to that in a little bit, Showman. I will get to that, yes. So, yeah, but, okay, you know what? Somebody just mentioned he's in a bar with people under 30. Here's the kicker, folks. There's a bar that we play in Whitby, and if Absolute Mayhem is in the house, he came to see me at that bar, and actually Ben Coombs, if he's in the house, he came to see me at that bar, and they can attest to this. Everyone in that bar was basically under 30, except for the band, okay? And here's the deal. We're up there. We're doing Jenny. We're doing Beatles. We're doing Cheap Trick. We're doing Green Day. They're losing their freaking minds. They're up there. They're dancing. We do Sweet Caroline, and they flip out. And these people are under 30, which tells you what? They love that music. So even if they didn't grow up with that music, their parents were listening to that music because that's all good stuff. So it all translates. So, you know, because the first time we walked into this bar, I was like, oh man, they're never going to have us back. Like, we're going to tank in this place. But you know what? It was the opposite. And we've been there 3 times already, and we're booked for another 3 times there this year. So they keep asking for us back. So there you go. And we're doing Rolling Stones, Start Me Up, like all this stuff, and they're loving it. So there you go. So that music seems to be, thank God for us, pretty universal, right? For people enjoying it. Thank you so much, Eric C. I appreciate you watching, my friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Thrash is here. Hey, Thrash, how are you, man? Mitch Heyman, welcome. That's awesome. Oh man, got 66 people. This is fantastic. Thank you all so much for popping in and checking it out. Okay, so I wanted to talk about that, and and the other thing is too. The other thing that we could probably get away with would be like a Greta Van Fleet, because they seem to be, because when you play in a bar, you got to play music that's really, really universal. Okay, Will Varela, take care. Thanks for popping in, man. You got to play music that's really universal. Like you can't play obscure stuff, right? So, you know, of the newer bands that are not like super heavy, because there's a lot of that, right? I think Greta Van Fleet would be one of the few bands that we could probably play and maybe get a response. Maybe, I'm not even sure. Because the other thing too is most, if we're playing to a younger crowd, they'll know that music, right? But, people like my age who stopped listening to the radio, anything new 20 years ago, and are listening to the classic rock stations, but they do get some airplay on classic rock, so maybe that's not fair. But I don't think as many people would know like a Greta Van Fleet song compared to, I don't know, pick something, Jesse's Girl, right? So that is, tough, but you never know. But I think that's one of the few bands that we could probably get away with. We've been told at many bars to play 75% covers so that people will sing along and dance. Yeah. Do you cover any Eve 6? I've never heard of Eve 6, which proves my point that, don't listen to anything new. Krell Bar is here. Welcome, Krell. I'm teaching 25-year-olds a classic rock songs. Terry Himes. There you go. Yeah, man. The kids that want to play guitar, they want to play guitar, man. They don't want to accompany like a, not there's anything, somebody mentioned Taylor Swift earlier. They don't want to sit there and accompany like, Taylor Swift. They want to be the main focus of the song. And the main focus of the song for years and years in that era is, are those types of songs, right? Those great rock bands, your AC/DCs, your Zeppelins, you can go on, right? That's what they want to learn how to play because they want to, rock on their instrument. They don't just want to be playing accompaniment, right? Okay. Yeah. So again, if anyone's got any comments or questions for me, please tag me at Guitar Hack. Nobody around here wants to hear some original crap. There's no memories for them. Yeah, so that brings about a point, and I mentioned this the other day. I don't want to get into the whole copyright. I think everybody's up to here listening to the copyright stuff, but I will say this because that sort of opened up another can of worms, which is that whole thing about, well, I guess you just got to start making original music, and I think it turned into like a thing, right? Like, honestly, look, if you play an instrument, okay, you're capable of playing originals, you are capable of playing covers, right? It's whatever you choose to do. There's not one better or worse than the other, right? My whole stance on that is whether you're doing originals or you're doing covers, if you're entertaining an audience and they're enjoying what you're doing, more power to you. One is not superior to another, one is not better than another. And if you can do one, you can do the other. Okay. I've got original music. I do original guitar instrumental stuff. I have one thing. I only posted one. I've got more. I've only posted one on my channel. I've got more. I'm going to be doing some stuff this summer. I love doing that stuff. I've done original music for people. I've helped people, that write music, and they've asked me to do lead guitar stuff for them and come up with parts because it's, I'm actually not that bad at doing that. I can hear stuff in my head and it usually works out quite well. But anyway, so I've done that. It's great. And I really enjoy doing that. But you know what? If I play that song at the types of places and the bars that we play, and they specifically want cover bands, then that stuff's going to go over like a lead balloon, right? Because, you know, back in the day in the early 90s, when I used to be in a rock band, well, I'm in a rock band now, but like a band that was playing current music at the time, right? Back then we were doing the Pearl Jam and all that, and that's the music of the time, right? We used to sneak in some originals, and we'd sneak in like one or two, and people would sit there and listen and be polite, you know. But then when you would play like Even Flow or, you know, Pick Something, right, or Collective Soul or Gel or whatever, then they would, you know, then they'd get into it. So, you know, if I walked into a bar now, any of the bars we play, and I did that, it would be a complete left turn. So, Tiny Dragon has a question for you. Oh, I apologize, Tiny Dragon. I don't see your question. And welcome, by the way. If you want to ask me that again, I am actively searching for your question. Eve 6 is early 90s and 2000s. Oh, okay. Yeah, Soda, you know a lot of bands, man. Hey, join late. Since you are on covers, want to address that those people think it's beneath them to play covers. I was just talking about that. Yeah, I mean, you know, beneath you, really? I don't get that. I don't get that, you know. I don't think if you can play an instrument, you know, the hard part is being able to play an instrument. What you decide to play, I think, is secondary. And, you know, okay, I mean, it's true some are more creative than others, you know, but I think it's in everybody to make an original tune, you know, or play a cover. And it's a lot easier to play your own music than to play covers, isn't it? Because it's your own music. So I don't know, you know, covers are always cool. Even as an exercise, you want to challenge yourself. Yeah, learn how to play learn how to play a Van Halen tune, or learn how to play you know, something technically hard, right? Hack, what Green Day song do you play? We used to do Basket Case. Now we do When I Come Around. So those are the two that we play. Play both. Show your chops. You got it, Thrash. Right on, buddy. Okay, so I got that question. Thanks for mentioning that, Blackjack. Yeah, if you really want me to see your question, folks, please tag me at Guitar Hack. She didn't know how to tag you. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you type at Guitar Hack, you'll see. I'll see it right away, because you won't see it, but it'll be highlighted on my screen. I love my 30 or 40 or classic rock songs. There you go. Nothing wrong with that, Mitch Heyman. Guitar, I played some AC/DC at a solo acoustic show by request. I couldn't believe how much people enjoyed it. Yeah, man, it's AC/DC. Like, there's certain bands that are just like, you know, they're foolproof. They just work, man. You know, we do Highway to Hell. It's a closer, because, you know, people hear that and they're going home happy, right? Ever play any Jethro Tull? No, Sonia. Never. I don't know any Jethro Tull. That's one band that I've never learned any of their music. Phil Mosley Music, welcome. That's the thing. Around my area for live stuff, there's only a demand for cover acts. I guess the same could be said for the online crowd too. Yeah. Well, you know, Phil Mosley Music, the way it works here in my local area is we got original bands, plenty of them. So usually, because there's not there, you know, because it's all originals, and in order to draw a big enough crowd to the venue to see the bands, usually it'll be a showcase, and they'll have, like, you know, usually three bands. And what'll happen is one band will, you know, do a set, and then the next band will do a set, and the next band will do a set. So that's basically how it goes here, right? So, and, you know, like I was saying, you know, if you play an instrument, you can play both. The bass player in Rebel Charm is in an original band too, and he just did a showcase 2 weeks ago or something at a really nice theater. But it was him, his band, and I think they had maybe three other bands do that show, because otherwise, you know, not any individual band will not have a big enough following, you know, to go to that venue and make it worthwhile. So that's how it works here. Hey, and he plays in a cover band too. He plays with me in Rebel Charm. So, you know, it's not beneath him. You know what I mean? Albus Band, welcome. Guitar Hack, do the same venues book both originals and covers by you, or is it one or the other? Generally, Albus Band, that's an awesome question. No, it's one or the other. Like any band, any venue that I can only speak, I'm only speaking for myself, okay? But the sort of the bars that I play, they're only looking for cover bands. So I couldn't go in, that's what I was saying earlier. I couldn't go in there and do originals. Like I would clear the place. Okay, because nobody knows the music and whatever, right? But there are specific bars that you can do originals in, but most likely they would do it as a showcase. So that's the situation here. I know, I'm talking to folks from all over the US and Europe and Canada, and I know it's going to be a different situation based on where you live, but that's how it is here in my experience. Is what somebody's saying hello to Cheddar. Is Cheddar in here? I didn't see Cheddar. Hey, buddy, if you're in here, how are you, man? Oh, there you are. Hey, Cheddar. Nice to see you. Sonia, if you just type, oh, okay. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah, for explaining how to get the tag to show up on my end. That's awesome. Nashville has bars for songwriters to play these songs. Yeah. Nashville is a little bit different though, right? Like that is the music mecca right now anyways. And there's a lot of original and the best musicians in the world, and you could attest to this because I've never been there, are in Nashville. I mean, that's sort of been the hub for a while. It kind of switched from LA to Nashville. That's where all the the big time studio players and musicians are there. Okay, Blackjack doesn't like Nashville. Nashville sucks. Okay. Hey, Guitar Rack, I said, have you considered adding Boys to Men to the set list? Not a lot of guitar work in that band, and yeah, and I don't know about the 3 and 4 part harmonies either. Tiny Dragon, we need your bars here because we have some hipster joints that want originals, and they're just terrible. Unless you're 25 to 30 with fancy shoes and curly tip mustaches, thinking this is cool. Laugh out loud. Nashville is a tourist trap. Yeah, Tiny Dragon. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're 30 minutes in, Jason. We got to do the YMCA. There's another song that we do, folks. We do YMCA, but we do a guitar version. We came up with a different arrangement of that, which actually doesn't sound too bad. I hate to admit it. It doesn't sound too bad. So imagine all the horn parts done on an electric guitar, right? That's the thing, right? Like what's kind of cool is, like, I'll give you an example. We're doing the Cars song, Just What I Needed. I mean, everybody knows that song. It's a great song. Again, it's a dad song at this point. It came out in 79, but we do that song and there's a keyboard part, right? Well, we don't have a keyboard player in the band, so you're looking at the keyboard, right? And it sounds kind of cool, right? I'm playing the keyboard lines on the guitar. It sounds cool. I think it sounds great. We ran through it a couple times the other day, or yesterday actually, and I thought it was awesome. Oh, you're killing me, R2R3. No, R2R3, you're the man. Speaking of which, R2R3 is going to be on my Tuesday show in a couple of weeks, so check that out. Come on, Quentin. We can get past this. That's funny. You're a dude, buddy. Yeah, hey, folks, Quentin James is now going live daily. So if you want to see a real guitar player, you better sub to Quentin and get those notices, because Quentin is a monster. I think his middle name is Ingve. But anyways. Cool. Out here where I am, closest to a lot of bars have cover bands. Yeah, it's a big deal here. Hey, Jack Daniels, 10101 is here. Isn't the point to get the crowd involved, singing, etc.? YMCA is a great choice. That's why we do it, Jack Daniels, 10101. I mean, my job, and I don't even like using the word job because it's not a job. Is to go into a venue on a Saturday night or a Friday night and get everybody up, get everybody partying, having a good time, forgetting about their week. And if playing YMCA is going to do it, if playing, we do Sweet Caroline, and that is nuts when we play that. We did a show a week ago Saturday. Okay. I am not exaggerating. We had people on the tables dancing. It was absolutely nuts. And these were not young kids. These were people my age, okay, losing their freaking minds because we did Sweet Caroline, because we did all these songs that they all grew up with and they all absolutely loved. And I mean, you're up there and you're playing your freaking instrument and you're looking at the joy that is out there in the crowd, you know, and you're just thinking, man, this is the best thing in the world, right? That's what it's all about, at least for me. You know what I mean? The whole snobbery of I'm going to play this and not going to play that, that gets washed away instantly. I mentioned earlier, I don't want to do Mustang Sally. Well, listen, if I do Mustang Sally and I make 10, 15 people happy and they come up at the end of the set and, you know, they're all, you know, we love you guys. We're going to follow. We have people that follow us from venue to venue. I kid you not. And it's because they know what they're going to get and they love the music that we play. So, you know what? Put your pride aside and just enjoy it and enjoy the moment, because you don't know how long that moment is going to be available to you, right? Tiny J, does a kick-ass... Oh, okay, you're talking about guitar. We don't want keys. Yeah, man, if you can do it on guitars, yeah, it would sound... Oh, Mr. Crowley on guitars would sound amazing if you play that keyboard part. Yeah, hey, man. You know what, Blackjack, if you get that, if you record that, post that, please. I'd love to hear you. You guys rock, man. Blackjack, you got a really good band there, too. What else we got here? Okay, it just jumped on me. Guitar hack, BB made, that's a great attitude to go play music. I struggle with playing the songs people will party to. Yeah, BB made, I was the same as you. I was, you know, a little bit of a snob, I guess. I don't know. You know, I've been doing this now. I've been with this band 5, 6 years, and you know, and I still bitch and moan, but you know what? Like I said, when we do it and it works and the crowd is happy, I'm like, you're an idiot. Just play the music, you know? Yeah. Okay. So, you know, get Lost Smoke, you know, the Sweet Caroline. Yeah. Anyone over 20. Yeah. Cover 25 or 6. No, no, no. That would be a little bit difficult for us, I think, to be able to play that song. Oh, Jesus. It jumped on me again. Do you cover any Beastie Boys? You know what? We were talking about Fight for the Right to Party, doing that, because that's a stupid, simple song, and people would lose their minds if we played that. So that's something that's, you know, it could be in the future, you know, although I'd much rather do Sabotage, but I don't think we could do Sabotage. Do it justice anyways. I don't think that could happen. I have people that follow me from venue to venue. Yeah, that's funny, Cheddar. That's funny. Okay. All right. I'm catching up. Hey, down in New Jersey. Hey, welcome. Okay. Elvis Band, name a song you thought... Oh, God, I missed... Okay. Name a song you thought you previously didn't care for that you love playing live. That's a good question. I didn't care for. Oh, I'll give you one. Country Roads. Okay. I'm talking John Denver, Country Roads. Now, when it was first mentioned to me, I cringed. I'm like, you guys are killing me. You're killing me now. But the arrangement that we do, it's all heavy guitars through the whole thing, and people lose their minds because it's the same melody, it's the same hook, but now you're playing it with heavy guitars. So basically, think of it almost like a kind of a punky. Imagine if Green Day played Country Roads, and that's kind of what we do. And I'm doing this through the whole song. I'm playing this sort of punky octave thing through all the chords, because I don't play what the other guitar player plays. When you got two guitars, you always try to find your niche, right? And I absolutely love it. And people lose their freaking minds. So there, I'm giving away I'm giving away our secrets here. I shouldn't be giving away all our secrets, but that song kicks ass. Hey, even Blackie, hey, even big name bands do covers. Yep. Yeah, they do. Weezer did a whole covers album. A lot of bands actually do covers albums. Oh, it jumped on me again. Oh, you put the link up. Okay, cool, Blackjack. Blackjack put the link up for the Mr. Crowley song with the keyboard part done on the guitar. That's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, Fred Fritch. I didn't say hello to you earlier. I just saw you. Thanks for popping in. Guitar Hack. Every summer, Europeans request Country Road. Sometimes we let one of them up to sing it. Yeah, that's one thing that we don't do. Let people come up, because nothing good ever comes from that. So you know what? Yeah, we've had experiences, and it's usually better not to have people come up on stage, because they're usually a little bit too happy. Let's leave it at that. Josh Garcia is here. Welcome. Yeah, karaoke. Yeah, you got that. It turns into karaoke. Yeah, that's funny. No one on stage but the band. That's right. That is sacred ground. Leave the stage to the band. Denny Allen, you've heard it? Did I post it? Maybe you know what? The Country Roads thing I just mentioned might be on one of my live, because I streamed the last gig that we did. I don't even remember what we played, to be honest with you. I don't remember what I streamed. I don't watch my own stuff. So, but maybe we did Country Roads. Could very well be. So it might be up there, Denny. Yeah. Guitar Hack says Lost Smoke. You're right. We have had to actually kick people. Yeah, I've had to do that. Yeah. Because they knock over your shit and then they step on your. I've had people step on my pedals, fall on my pedals, spill beer on my pedals. Just stay off the stage. Quentin James, we had a chick get up and take her shirt off. So yeah, that worked out. Yeah, but that's Quentin James. I don't get that kind of luck, buddy. Fred Fritch, your chats are on fire. Oh, 72 people. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you all so much. Hey, man, I'm having a blast. Hopefully you're all having fun too, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Yeah, BB made, that's right. Dancers hitting the mic stand and busting teeth. We had an incident already, and with a mic that actually hit the singer's nice new Les Paul. The mic came down, hit it, and crushed the binding. So, yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you, Showman. Yeah, folks, if you like what you're seeing, thumbs up. If you haven't subbed to my channel, please sub this channel, because I'm trying to get my subs up, because I want to be able to stream on my phone again, because they changed the rules on us, and I'm not able to use the regular YouTube stream to stream anymore on my phone. It knocked it up to 1,000, so that's a real kick in the nuts. So, for no other reason, I want to get up to 1,000 just so I have that ability, because yes, there are workarounds. I know Streamlabs, but speaking of the gig that I streamed, I was only able to, normally I would stream the whole gig if I have a good internet, but I was only able to do one set, because that Streamlabs wipes your battery right out. I was down to 15% after one set. So yeah, Krellbar, I need another 360. So I'll probably be retired before that happens. But yeah, so if you're not subbed to my channel, please share the show as well. Let people know. As I need to get up to 1,000 just so I have that flexibility again, because that was if you've watched me, how I already ranted about that a couple of times, either on my Facebook live stream or on the show. I've been, anyways. Albus Band, we had a drunk guy jump up to sing to the band before us cover, and it was a round bass that slammed the mic into his face. Oh man, wow. Yeah, we haven't had anything that dramatic. So yeah, that's terrible, man. Yeah, thank you so much, Joe Hervey. I appreciate your support. I appreciate everybody's support. So while I got everybody on here, let me just say a couple things. We have an absolutely, hey, Jeff Harper, welcome. We have an absolutely fantastic Steve Hogan. Oh, subscribe. Thank you so much, man. We got an absolutely fantastic group of people in here. You guys are amazing. I love watching this community grow, and I've been doing this since last August, and it just seems to be growing nice and steady and big. You know, let's keep it growing. Let's keep it positive. You know, we're all in here for one reason. We all love music. We all love guitars. You know, and let's just keep it positive and keep it growing. It's fantastic. Hey, Johnny Beane is here. So yeah, if you haven't sub me, please sub me. Please like, you know, thumbs up, and yeah. And also, I am selling merch. All the proceeds from the merch that I sell, and the link is below, all goes to the Canadian Cancer Society. I am approaching $400 US. So that is a goal. So I'm about 2 or 3 items away from that. So yeah, if anyone is interested in buying t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, what else have I got? Stickers. I've got ladies shirts as well. Yeah, please do. And as I'm looking forward to making that nice lump sum donation to the Canadian Cancer Society. So that would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, and share this video, folks. Please help me get to 1,000 so I can friggin' stream again. Oh, thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. So, wow, we're almost blew through an hour here. My shirt is in. I shall vogue soon. Yes, Nocturnal. Vogue your shirt and send me a photo so that I can put it on the Facebook page and on the Instagram. Terry Himes used to do jam nights when anyone could get up, play, or sing. I play drums most of the time instead of guitar. Many guitar players, no drum. Yeah, yeah. If you're a drummer, you're always going to have a gig. Thank you so much, Eric C. Uh, beer holders for my. I can only do what Teespring makes. R2R3, and they don't do that. Somebody was asking me for hats too. They don't do hats, so unfortunately, I can't do any hats. Krellbar, next time you do a live stream with Dave's guitar channel, you should do it on his channel. Should get some subs. Yeah, well, Dave's got to invite me to be on his channel, so I can't invite myself to be on Dave's channel. So, but I know what you mean, Krellbar. Actually, speaking of that, Dave and I might be doing. I'm still waiting on word, but we might be doing a guitars and cigars show. It'll be Sunday afternoon, Easter Sunday. So, you know, if you're, you know, you're all full up from Easter and, you know, you want something to watch, check that out. I will put, I'll put a notice on my channel. Okay. If we do that, that's not guaranteed, but that might happen. So check that out. Yeah. And I'll have Dave back on. Dave and I, you know, we're almost going to be doing this thing monthly or something. I don't know. We always seem to be doing something. Okay, I'm just catching up. They do hats. Nocturnal, I checked. I don't see hats in their choices of things. I'll have another look. Because if they do hats, I'll do hats. I have no issue with doing hats. You know, whatever people like, and you know, it's more money for this Cancer Society. RG the Mad One, I'd rather play and learn the guitar with you guys. Yeah, well, that's what it's all about. Okay, so that's a perfect segue. They have to approve them. Okay, I'm going to look into that, Eric. Thanks for letting me know. So, speaking about what Joe Hervey was just saying. So, folks, if you would like, first of all, if you've seen my channel and you've seen me playing, I got a lot of live stuff. I have some lessons on my channel as well. If you think, now again, I'm a guitar hack. I'm not a master, guitar player by any means. But if you think that there's something that I can help you with guitar wise, if you want a guitar lesson from me, let me know. Send me an email. I have my email link below, and we can do like a Google Hangout thing, and and I'll do a lesson for you. Now, I was doing free lessons. I did free lessons for a while. I think I did about, I don't know, 8, maybe 10 with different people. Some of you may be in here. So, well, my phone's going crazy. So, if I've helped you, and you, well, Michael B. Yeah, thanks, Michael B. Appreciate that. I'm a teacher by trade, so I can deliver information, but I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world. So I'm just putting that out there, right? But if you think I can help you with something, um, just hit me up. The link is below, and then we can figure it out afterwards. I'm a living legend on the guitar. I'll take 50% of that. I'll take the living part, Dan in New Jersey. Jack Daniels 101. Doing lessons on rhythm chord progression instead of solos would be a different approach. Yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem at all. What's with the hair tonight? You mean what's still left? That's on my head. It's slowly running away from my face, but I'm trying to keep it. For real hack, you can help me. Yeah. Okay, Joe Hervey. All right, Rock and Roll Guitar Lounge. Didn't see you there. Hello. I need a lesson soon. Okay, all right. Let's stop this right now, Soda Pop. Okay, there's nothing I can teach you, man. You can fucking outplay me 100 to 1. You're fine. You don't need lessons. You don't need lessons from me. There's nothing I can teach you. I'm not bald, but I'm just getting too tall for my hair. I can't use that because I'm not tall either. I need another line, Cheddar. Yeah. Like I want to learn to solo in some blues. Oh, that I can definitely help you with, Joe Hervey. That I can definitely help you with. But yeah, so hit me up. The email, my email is below. Okay. So I've been going on for about an hour here. Is live next with the obligatory. Oh, okay. So that's my warning. Yeah. Hey, Hugh Caldwell, how are you? Hugh Caldwell, I remember you were saying that you went out and got yourself a Les Paul after playing for so many years, being a Fender guy. And what I'm wondering is, how is that going? And are you still enjoying that Les Paul? Because I kind of like Les Pauls, just saying. So I'm just wondering about that. So yeah, let me know. Let me know how you like your Les Pauls. Yeah. Okay, so if anyone's got any last minute questions, let me know. In the meantime, let me give you some announcements. Okay. Again, Sunday there might be a Guitars and Cigars show. Okay. If I'm still waiting on word, like I said, if it happens, it's going to happen Sunday afternoon, probably like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Okay. That's one. Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, I'm going to have Craig Reckless. Okay, if you haven't subbed to Craig, sub to Craig. Awesome dude. He's coming on the channel. We're going to have a chat on Monday at 9:30 p.m. All right, so check that out. And next week, a week from today, I will not be doing this show at this time because I have to do that show I was mentioning to you earlier, and I will post a link to that in the description here. So check that out, and I'll make sure I mention it later on because I would love to have you folks, chatting with me while I do that show because that would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, so that's about it. If anyone's got any last minute things they want to mention, tag me. And now, and if not, if you guys are cool, have a great night. Oh, careful. It's been trying for 5 years and sound like I started Tuesday. It could be the dementia. Take care. Great show. Craig is awesome. Yeah, Craig is awesome. Brian Cote. Brian, you like Les Pauls? I didn't know that. Okay, great show. Okay, rock on. All right. Okay, okay. So let's leave it at that then. All right, folks. Thank you all so much. You absolutely made my night. Have a fantastic Easter weekend. Okay, take care of yourselves. Enjoy, and maybe we'll see you Sunday. If we don't see you Sunday, we'll see you Monday night with Craig Reckless. Take care, everybody. Cheers.